Howdy cowdies, here's a quick little weekly walkabout to show you all the cool stuff I got to sell in the auction this week. It's the Blokes shed sale. So there's heaps of sort of military stuff and footy gear and all sorts of stuff. Pretty cool, the old footy decals over the back there, and this is nice, the Melbourne Olympic serviette from Downy Flake Restaurant. Some nice little bayonets and daggers and swords and some footy cards and weg cards over the back. There's a nice little reproduction of the Blue Max, the Paul Le Marie, the German World War I medal. Yeah, some nice stuff this week, guys. Little Great Western Railway plaque's pretty cool. Nice little DuPont cigarette lighter. And in that plastic bag there's some interesting Australian light horse hat badges. There'll be better images of some of these things on our website. There's some cool little retro chairs, nice little sort of music cabinet there. It's pretty cool, the globe, the top of it sort of flips open. You can keep your grog in there. Pretty cool. Big toolbox with all tools in it. Some nice little bits of occasional furniture. There's a nice as well, all the old ladders all planted up. There's some pretty cool gents clothing in the auction this week. Old Peter Brock, Marlborough Holden dealer team jackets and Kawasaki jackets and woolen tops and trench coats and stuff. Bit of military gear as well. Really like the little 1950s suitcase there. Pretty cool shape, like a TV screen or something. Nice little cantilever, sort of retro lamp as well there next to it. Old suitcases, more toolbox. And the surfboard over the back. This is pretty cool, the old grappling hook. Bob the Builder mould. There you go, so you can make your own Bob the Builders. We've got lots of these lovely assurance company signs as well in the auction this week. I actually like the big Ainsley Roberts print. Really important thing, sort of Aboriginal Dreamtime thing. Sort of thing we actually should have learned about at school, I reckon, but for some reason we tend to learn about bloody English history and all that sort of stuff. But anyway. Lots of nice books and motoring stuff and ledger books and records and more tools. This is a pretty cool aircraft of the First World War. It's got big sort of pull-out 1/72 scale diagrams in there. Big collections of little Toby jugs. There you go, some pipes and stuff. Some bar mirrors and things down the bottom. Pretty cool little coloured etching there of the guy hanging 10 on his surfboard. Clocks and bottles and Playboy magazines and more signs and an old little sort of twin carby set up there. Some lovely boat fishing rods. It's really nice, the big sort of scarf that's been framed up, all Winston Churchill's World War II speeches. This is really nice, one of my favourite pictures. Will Longstaff print, The Ghosts of Menengate, like Australian First World War. Little ghosts of all the soldiers there. Really cool thing, really like that piece. And this is great, the old H.R. Holden iron-on sort of t-shirt transfer that someone's put onto a little wall hang. Really cool bit from the 70s. More nice sort of tin beer signs. Big Brett Whiteley book's pretty cool. Tools, big brass Atlas Assurance Company sign over the back. Some more nice little enamel signs and the nice little sort of service station there. And she's fantastic, the tapestry nude over the back. She's got sequin knickers. She's fantastic. Heaps more cool signs and the little bar aid and the Vickers Gin, little cockerel there and some cool records. Spinal Tap, bit of Akadaka, some Painters of Dockers down the bottom there, great old Melbourne band. Pretty cool, the rugby pennants there, Country Rugby Football League in New South Wales 1966. Some more posters and old golf putters. Fishing, little fly fishing kit there, which is missing one of the pieces unfortunately, but there's some lovely old flies and lures and stuff in amongst it. Pretty cool, the old black and white photograph of a strong man over the back. Reminds me a bit of myself in my youth. These are ace. The top of the Pops records is pretty much the whole set. There's heaps of Elvis records this week, old Playboy calendars. Heaps of cool stuff. A couple of nice Australian sort of RAAF books. Gals and Gags magazines. The Atlas Assurance Company calendar from 1910's a great bit. Jane's Aircraft of the World. Lots of cool stuff in the sale this week, guys. He's pretty cool. The resin figure there of good old Erich Hartmann. He was the leading German fighter pilot in World War II. Shot down 352 bad guys. There you go. Not a bad bloody record, actually. And there's some sort of other bits of his over the back there. The Erich Hartmann model kits of the pilot of the dolls, plus his little Fokker or ME-109. There you go. And there's another big ME-109 die-cast there in the box. Pretty cool book there, all on A.H. Cobby. He was Australia's best World War I ace. Some more cool stuff. What is that? The Vic Rails General Appendix. some nice old footy cricket cards, stuff like that. An original 1961 calendar. It's pretty cool as well, the matchbox. There's a little matchbox to go with the calendar. But when you cover her head and turn her upside down, ooh, she's being a bit naughty. I like that sort of double imagery stuff, really cool. And got some great bits down the bottom as well. This Thorns whiskey, Scotch whiskey, big sort of big jar there's pretty amazing actually. Be good if it was bloody full of whiskey though. And the Atlas enamel sign over the back is a beautiful thing. It's in immaculate condition. Lovely big regulator clock as well, and some more nice little lanterns and things like that. Some great bits of ephemera and more signs. The box train set's a ripper. It's in mint condition. Little photograph of World War I nurses there. Lovely old plate, marine service, the English sort of naval thing. Nice little RAAF desk clock. Little photograph there and a clip out of an old SLR. Lovely little watercolour of the soldiers reconnoitring or something like that. And this is pretty cool. It's an old exhaust pipe end. There you go, to whack on the end of your rat rod or something like that. Really cool bits, in great condition. Another lovely decal, State Assurance Company, and these pretty cool little monkey jug. The old Japanese tin toy IndyCar race as a ripper. Really like the little collection of key rings. Another nice lantern, little golden fleece tins, pretty cool. Got some great stuff in the sale this week. Really like this big spotlight as well, like an old chrome sort of naval spotlight. It's got a badge on it, Francis Spotlights. There you go, got some cool risque cards and swap cards and stuff. Should be a good sale this week, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked. If you didn't, bad luck.